I don't want anyone to talk about the night of June 3rd, all right? I don't want anybody to bring June 3rd up. Do you hear me?
I hear you, but I have to tell you, as you say that, everything in me is saying, talk about it. Talk about June 3rd. Just get it out.
Magnolias, moonlight, and mayhem, hidden secrets, desires, and shattered dreams. They're the hallmarks of a Tennessee Williams play. And they're all you can count on when Impro Theater of Los Angeles invents an entirely new play on the spot in the style of Tennessee Williams.
That is a very specific threat, Lorelei.
Improvised Tennessee Williams is just one of dozens of performances crammed into the 4 nights of the Asheville Improv Festival. Troops from Asheville and around the country are joining headliners with international stage and screen credits. The only common trait, everything will be made up on the spot, never to be performed again. It all happens May 6th through 9th. For details and tickets, go to AshevilleImprovFestival.com. Wake up, Asheville! I'm Matt Peiken, and this is your local newscast for Tuesday, April 28th. HCA healthcare shareholders have voted down a proposal from North Carolina Senator Julie Mayfield of Asheville that would have required the company to study the community impact of its hospital acquisitions, including Mission Hospital. Mayfield didn't expect it to pass, but hoped for enough support to reintroduce it next year. During the meeting, CEO Sam Hazen addressed concerns about Mission, saying, quote, "We still have more work to do. Mission has faced staffing shortages and safety scrutiny since HCA bought it in 2018. Mayfield argues those issues pose financial and reputational risks. Read more in the Carolina Public Press. An iconic mural in the River Arts District has survived a flood and a fire now, even as the future of its building remains uncertain. The roof of 302 and 304 Lyman Street caught fire last Thursday. The cause is still under investigation. Tropical Storm Helene had already inundated the ground floor. The property, known as the Homer Simpson Donut Building, was slated for redevelopment by music venue Salvage Station, and rumors swirled online in the immediate aftermath of the fire that it might have been set deliberately. The mural's creator, the New York artist known as Jerkface, says he'd, quote, "be honored to return for a new mural." You can read more in the Citizen Times. New data shows last Thursday's fire may be part of a broader pattern. The Asheville Fire Department says crews have responded to 31 fire-related calls this year in the district, including 4 incidents over 4 days in April. The largest of those fires happened at what was slated to become the new home of Salvage Station. Police also report nearly 24 trespassing and break-ins in the RAD over the past year. City Council recently approved an ordinance targeting unsecured buildings, though funding is still pending. Read more at WLOS. About 77,000 gallons of untreated sewage accidentally discharged into Gabriel's Creek in Mars Hill earlier this month. Town manager Nathan Bennett says the spill happened April 21st through the morning of April 22nd at the wastewater treatment plant on Cascade Street, caused by operator error. The North Carolina Division of Water Resources was notified and is reviewing the incident for possible enforcement. No waterborne illnesses have been reported. Bennett says, quote, "There is no risk to the public that I am aware of." Read more in the Citizen Times. And journalist John Boyle says Asheville residents are already on camera most places they go, but the city still owes the public a full discussion before expanding police surveillance. City Council recently delayed accepting $1.1 million in federal grants to create a real-time intelligence center using Fusus software. Interim Police Chief Jackie Stepp says the department won't, quote, "randomly surveil or monitor people," and doesn't use facial recognition. Still, critics question data use and transparency. Boyle argues the proposal may make sense, but it requires trust, and that means a detailed public debate. Read his column in the Asheville Watchdog. Our free newsletter is a quick local news digest, essentially this newscast in written form. Subscribe at wakeupavl.transistor.fm. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at wakeupavl. And please share this podcast with your Asheville friends. I'm Matt Peiken. Thanks so much for starting your weekdays with Wake Up Asheville.